And I want to invite the members of the National Security Council outside William Ruto, Kithure Kindiki, and Kipchumba Murkomen. Those three have stopped thinking, and they really don't care about the security of this country. I want to ask the Chief of Defense Forces, the IG, the Director General of NIS, to sit down President William Ruto and tell him that if Rigathe Gachagua is assassinated or injured, there will be turmoil in this country.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to MJR YouTube channel for today's political podcast. Erick Wamumbi, Mathira Member of Parliament, today came out to debunk some of the lies peddled towards the Othaya Church attack.
Anita Dhombe, who wants to be women rep for Nyeri, is painting her leg. Is painting her leg to say that she was shot. I mean, what kind of nonsense is this? And then they say that a baby passed on in Othaya Church. They said that there was a baby who passed on. You know, very reckless statements. That baby belonged to a family. When you circulate on social media and you circulate the photos of that baby on social media and you say that she has passed on, I mean, you are being petty. The families who are out there will see that the photo of that baby. They came later to say that it was a lie, that baby had not passed on. I mean, you can do better, Rigathe Gachagua. You can do better. We saw Cleopas Malala say that, Rigathe Gachagua has been abducted. Then there is a video showing Rigathe Gachagua being escorted by the same goons he had posted that they are goons to a motorbike that was waiting for him. The person on that motorbike that was waiting for Rigathe Gachagua comes from Mathira. I know him. The person who was waiting for Rigathe Gachagua with a motorbike, he comes from Mathira. So how had a motorbike operator from Mathira gone to do in Othaya and strategically waiting for him down there? I mean, seriously, you can do better. Cleopas Malala, you have written award-winning scripts and dramas. This one is a fail. Go back to the studio and write another one.
Why can't the government revoke the licenses of firearm holders who are involved?
That is why I want to do a statement. And, as if you are a private gun holder, a licensed gun holder, a firearm holder, you are not supposed to...
The incidents which left many Christian faithfuls who are attending a church service in that assembly tear-gassed and choked with the smoke. The elders could not run for safety. Women and children were caught up into this mixed up. But the question which many people are asking is, who was to benefit out of this chaos? Who might have organized this kind of attacks? Because to the opposition, it is working for their own advantage. To the government, this could taint President William Ruto's image towards 2027. These kind of incidences are done in a way that can benefit opposition, whether it is being organized by the government or being organized by the opposition themselves. Because, in politics, you can do anything. You can go an extra mile to gain popularity and also to appeal to people's emotion and sympathy. But if it was some people within the system or the cliques around the president who are doing this to deny Rigathe Gachagua opportunity to speak to the people of Kenya, then they are causing more harm than good to the president's second-term bid. But if I listen to Mathira Member of Parliament, Erick Wamumbi, who was largely accused to be behind these goons who attacked Rigathe in the church, he came out to counter attack and to throw the blame to his counterpart, Othaya Member of Parliament, saying that the organization of these goons are fully funded by him, and one of his bodyguards, who is a police officer, is in alliance with a police constable who is in charge of supplying these tear gas. And many Kenyans have come out to ask the question regarding this kind of attack and incidents. As a political student and a Kenyan who is interested in this politics and would wants also to give his view, I have tried to check on these videos that have been circulated from Othaya, capturing the moves that happened yesterday. One thing that I have noticed is that all the individuals who are armed were in plain clothes. And as you can see in this video here, some of them are even wearing vests. You can see, as you can see in this video, this gentleman here who is wearing a white vest. I do not know a police officer who can operate this way. I can't also understand why a police officer would shoot many times on a motor vehicle without somebody inside. I don't know the intention of this guy here who was shooting live bullets on this motor vehicle parked here. And then this raid was well organized, and you can see that after they have finished their operation, they vanished at the scene. And Rigathe Gachagua, according to Wamumbi, the motorcycle which he was being led to, this guy here, waiting on a motorbike with a black coat, Wamumbi claims that this gentleman is coming from Mathira, and he said that he knows him. So it is believed that this attack is partly organized by Rigathe Gachagua's team to propel Rigathe Gachagua politically and to paint President William Ruto as a man who loves violence. And having looked at the way these attacks are being done, why is it that the venue and the place to carry out these attacks must be in church? It must be in church to revive the spirit of 2007 post-election violence, where the president was accused to have choreographed on how people would be banned in church in Kiambaa. He has been accused so much about this, and his political opponents have always reminded him of this sad situation. It is unfortunate that if opposition leaders would engage in such, then it will plunge this country into chaos. The question which we are continuing to ask, like many other Kenyans, why is it that it is only Rigathe Gachagua who is being attacked in church among these other leaders who have been attending church services and to use the podium to criticize the government and to badmouth the president. Yesterday, Kalonzo Musyoka was in a church service. He was never attacked, either by goons or police officers. Sifuna, Babu Owino, Rengo, and other ODM rebels were in a church in Kawangware, and they spent the better part of the speeches that they were giving to criticize President William Ruto's administration. And after that, they proceeded to a rally within Kawangware. No goons attacked them, nor police officer, not even a single tear gas, despite the youths who are there who attacked women and robbed them. Nobody, no even a police officer, appeared in that scene. So many politicians have done politics in church. Many President William Ruto's critics have been doing politics in church to attack the government. And I have never witnessed such kind of attack towards those leaders. But to Rigathe Gachagua, it has become a norm. It has become a tradition. And this is why now I am asking these questions, for us to be informed clearly on what exactly happened or what has been happening around Rigathe Gachagua, because amount of chaos and attacks Rigathe Gachagua has been subjected to. If it is indeed that the government is doing so, how will it benefit the government? If it was Erick Wamumbi organizing these goons, how will he benefit? Because he's not an Othaya member of parliament. Neither does he plan to vie for Othaya parliamentary seat. He is a member of parliament of Mathira, where Rigathe Gachagua comes from. So I think if he was the one to organize such attacks, he should do them in Mathira, not in Othaya. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your time and may God bless you.